The surgeon, fighting crime with surgical tools. The surgeon, fighting crime with surgical tools. Dr. Mid-Nite, empowered during surgery. Dr. Charles Mid-Niter was once an ordinary D, till police knocked on his door one night and asked him to perform life-saving surgery on a mob. When gangsters threw a grenade through the window of the operating room, it took out everyone present except Mid-Niter, who was merely blinded by exploding glass. Soon, however, he would discover that the incident had left him with reverse vision, able to see in the dark, but not in the light, and so he began a second career as the crime-fighting Dr. Mid-Nite. After taking down the mobsters who had attacked him, and some nefarious forces within the medical community, Mid-Nite hooked up with the Justice Society of America. He stuck with them till he perished during the events of Zero Hour. In modern continuity, he's been replaced by an entirely new version of the character without a medical background. Cardiac, medical defender of the downtrodden. Like many superheroes, Ilias Wortham was inspired by a childhood tragedy to save lives, though he chose to do it as a doctor after his brother perished of an incurable illness. He eventually grew wealthy enough to buy a pharmaceutical company, only to make the horrifying discovery that his new asset had long ago developed a medication that would have saved his brother, but kept it from the public to increase their profits. Enraged by what he found, Wortham turned himself into a superhuman through horrific experimentation, replacing his heart with a beta particle reactor and lacing his skin with vibranium. As Cardiac, Wortham specializes in taking down medical corporations that do more harm than good, something that has him battling against other superheroes as frequently as he teams up with them. He still makes time to practice general medicine, too, operating the hospital for emergency aid and recuperative therapy for those in dire need of care. Dr. Fate, actual doctor. Dr. Fate, actual doctor. Faiza Hussain, wielder of surgery powers. Dr. Faiza Hussain was working triage in a London hospital during the Skrull invasion of Earth when she interacted with alien technology and picked up a set of superpowers that were thankfully of great medical use. Hussain discovered that she now had the ability to disassemble anything, including human beings, to their base components and then put them back together again, essentially superpowered surgery. Dr. Hussain's superheroic journey did not end when she gained abilities and started using them to save lives. A later encounter with Captain Britain led to Faiza pulling the sword Excalibur from its sacred stone and becoming its new wielder despite her non-violent nature, which has led to her adopting both Captain Britain and Excalibur as her official MI13 code names. These days, she pulls double duty as a British secret agent and a practicing physician. Jane Foster, Doctor, and Valkyrie. When Jane Foster first hit the pages of Marvel Comics, she was a fairly unempowered nurse and a love interest of Thor, who was in hiding on Midgard at the time under the guise of Dr. Donald Blake. Over the years, however, Foster has become a superheroic character in her own right, picking up countless additional titles beyond simply being Thor's girlfriend, including some in the medical field. At some point off-page, Foster went to medical school and became a full-fledged MD. Apparently not content with her life-saving career, she went on to pick up Mjolnir during a period in which Thor considered himself unworthy, stepping in as the god of thunder for several years. Most recently, after the Odinson reclaimed his hammer, Jane has taken on the role of the Valkyrie and has also taken work in a hospital morgue. She's also formed her own team of superhero doctors. Thor, in the guise of Dr. Donald Blake. When Odin deemed that his son was in need of a little humbling, he sent Thor to Midgard, stripped him of his memory, and created a false human identity for him, Donald Blake, medical student. At Blake, Thor was crippled and needed to carry around a walking stick that could transform into Mjolnir whenever danger reared its head. Otherwise, Blake stayed blissfully unaware of his Asgardian origins. Blake worked his way through medical school and became a practicing physician, earning several accolades for his skill as a surgeon and several important lessons about the fragility of human life for the 1,500-year-old god hiding inside him. And Thor went back to being the god of thunder full-time. He left the medical field behind, though Dr. Donald Blake has since manifested himself as an entirely separate entity on numerous occasions. Dr. Strange, the Surgeon Supreme.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.